don't stop. Keep pushing. It's a lonely road. You get what I'm saying? Just for example, I started off with a couple likes. You get what I'm saying? But over the years, I've been able to build my likes up, build people to comment up. Like, you gotta jump out there. You get what I'm saying? You can't be shy, you can't be scared. And that was something that was told to me. You get what I'm saying? I was detailing a car one day and my OG came out and was just like, hey man, it's like 6 people down the street. Why don't you go say something to them? I didn't. Why? Because I'm shy. You get what I'm saying? I was shy. But now I'm not letting nobody go by. Like, you get what I'm saying?
What's going on, everyone? How are you doing out there, man? We are excited about another episode of Tap Entrepreneur, where we get to feature some of our awesome vendors. We're excited that you decided to join us today. And man, remember, the purpose of Tap Entrepreneur is to build our economic wealth in the Black community, as well as build that generational wealth that we know is very important. And finally, to eradicate the social and the racial inequities that we've dealt with since 400, 500, 600 years, right? And so we're going to ask you that you would join this pledge, join the Abolitionist Pledge. Reach out to us if you have a company, if you have a business, if you have a product. We are available. We are there waiting for you to be a part of Tap Entrepreneurs and a part of our community. But today, we got a good one for you. We're going to bring to you Moshay, and he is one of our vendors who just joined on, and he has an awesome product. He has an awesome business that he's going to share with us that looks at not only his, just let him talk, right? I'm gonna let him. Come on in, Moshay. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Man. I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm excited about this conversation today. Number one, your product, right? What you bring, the service that you offer is off the chain. But secondly, I'm excited to see a Black man, a brother who is moving into entrepreneurship, moving into ownership, and creating that generational wealth. So, man, thank you for stepping out on your vision. Man, so as always, we don't just want to talk about your product. We want to talk about you first and foremost. So tell the people a little bit about Moshay. Who is he? Who's the man behind the vision?
All right, well, I do go by Moshay. I'm not originally from St. Louis. I'm from Mississippi. So I'm half Mississippi, half St. Louis. I was raised by St. Louis, but I was born in the South. I definitely played basketball all my life. But after I got hurt and shot and stuff, everything turned around. And through that time, I always dealt with cars. Like, I always was cleaning them. Like, I wasn't in business, but I was always cleaning them and doing stuff like that. And just one of my family members came to me and just told me, like, maybe you should do car washing. So I started doing car washing like at 21, you know what I'm saying? And like throughout them years with me having my family, so I got like 3 baby girls, I got a wife. So through my 20s, you know what I'm saying, I pretty much made a family too, you know what I'm saying? And I pretty much had like a lot of battles because it's like you want to work for yourself, but then again, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, bills don't stop. So, you know what I'm saying? Just going off of that, like, it's a good journey. I just say like that, it's a great journey. It's a great journey just to, you know what I'm saying, to be on this path and really actually be detailing and actually picking up skills, because detailing is all about skills.
Man, you know, just listening to your story, we have so much in common, right? Because I call myself half St. Louis and half Alabama. You know, my roots are deep in Alabama, down in as far as Roll Tide for me all day. And so, you know, and growing up in the St. Louis region also, you know, and being a part of this Midwest, you people, they don't understand you have 2 sides to you, right? You have
Yeah.
that southern hospitality, that part of you, right? But then you also have this Midwest feeling, so man, but I want to pick up on something because you talked about, the battles. And it sounds like you had some battles there. You mentioned about being shot,
Yeah, it was
in
just
that period.
yeah, it was just a lot of people say wrong place, wrong time, but I mean, that's the Father's doing regardless. You know what I'm saying? So like the way I look at it, it was a big turnaround for me because, like I said, I played basketball. Played about in high school. I was varsity point guard all years. Went to college. Made it to JUCO Nationals, Final Four. So like I really had a good, pretty much like a career when it came to basketball. Like I wasn't looking at nothing else. I didn't care about nothing else. You get what I'm saying? Like I only cared about basketball. So like after I got hurt, I tore my ACL, tore my meniscus, had them surgeries. And then when I was bouncing back, so I could go into the D League, I was gonna get drafted to the D League or I was gonna go overseas. I went to a party that I shouldn't have went to, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting shot, you know what I'm saying? So like that one, I wanted to really explain that to people, like getting hurt and getting shot is like two totally different things. You get what I'm saying? Like when I had got shot, I actually had to like sit down, like, cause I had the bullet still in my leg. So like I couldn't do anything. And the only thing I could do, y'all, is think. Only thing I could do is plan. You get what I'm saying? Only thing I could do is like look at my baby girls and just tell them like, hey, we finna do this. Once I get back on my feet, we finna do this. So when I say battles, it was real true battles because like I said, bills don't stop, man. So like that little money that you got put up to the side, it's gonna go straight to them bills, and then now you left on zero. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just say battles, because it was like real hard, but it built me to this day.
That's it, man. Hey, I want to say, kudos to your resilience, and
Appreciate
you did what, real men, what we do, right? We get in that place, even though it may be a hard place, we get into that place and we allow the gift that's in us. We allow the ability to be able to think, the ability to be able to create in our mind and then bring that to manifestation to
it.
activate. And it's for the purpose of making sure that we provide, right? So man, you touch
Right.
on every aspect of what a man is, you know what I mean? So man, great,
Appreciate
man, kudos, so let me ask you this: you have two parts to your entrepreneur adventures, right? And you have, but both of them related to cars, but one is a mobile detailing, and the other one is a product line for air fresheners and things like that. So which one came first?
The mobile detailing came first. I was
Okay.
mobile. I was mobile for years. I've been, matter of fact, I've been mobile my whole life. I just received my shop. I got a shop. I just received that last year in January. So I've been mobile. That's how I put my name out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the difference between me, I wasn't like, I was old school mobile, like water hose, bucket. I'm finna use your water hose, your electricity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was old school for years and I really had to stack it and learn the game in order to get my own.
You talk about stacking and learning a game. What what does a person who desires to go into the space? Because sometimes we look at it and it's simple, right? We make the assumption that that ain't hard or whatever the case is, but there are some rules and there are some expectations to being an effective, a professional detailer. It's not just a car washer; it's a detailer. So, what are some of
Yeah.
those things that you had to learn?
Pretty much just paying attention to like actual real detail. Actually really learning different steps and skills to actually like make a car pop. Like my vision is like after I clean it, how am I gonna make this car pop? Cause like when you go to a dealership and you first buy it off the lot, it's popping. Like once you open the doors, you got the shine to all the plastic pieces and stuff like that, to the seats, the leather look good. You get what I'm saying? It's not dry. So my biggest thing is just adding that extra step to that detail. You get what I'm saying? So like when it comes to detail, you have to pay attention to like what your customer want and how like a car or truck should actually look after done.
So when you did you take some classes? Did you just how'd you grow your knowledge base?
I pretty much grew my knowledge by, man, I ain't gonna stunt. I test stuff out. You know, after I get chemicals, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually, like my chemical guy, his name is Kevin, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually at Superior, me and him actually really have talks like off of each chemical. So he'll tell me to dilute this, dilute that. And so I took upon myself to just like test things out, you know what I'm saying? Like, but mostly I tested out on my truck before I tested out on the customer. You get what I'm saying? But like I test it out and I'll see how I do, or I see what type of how the customer will react once I'm done. Like you get what I'm saying? So like nobody taught me nothing. I taught myself. And over the years, it's like after you keep doing cars, and people know this, after you keep doing cars, you get more consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like skills just become part of you. Like your skills upgrade as the years go by. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: I did have a couple OGs that did teach me some things though. Like they did was like this. I say this: before I ever touched the car, the first thing that was ever told to me was, "Hey, make sure them door jambs is clean and that cup holder. You make sure them door jambs is clean, that cup holder, you getting somewhere." You get what I'm saying? So like it was certain little things that was taught to me, and I just held on to them.
Man, you know, I'm hearing collaboration, I'm hearing generational knowledge, I'm hearing so much. When it comes to what we're talking about with Tap Entrepreneur, right? Tap Entrepreneur is an organization. We are a collaborative community that does some of the very things that you're doing right now, right? We're building that wealth. We're building that wealth knowledge by collaborating with others and collaborating with companies and entrepreneurs like yourself, you know, and reaching back, understanding that the generations before us have so much to give to us, you know, and realizing we stand on the shoulders of community. So, I mean, you just align perfectly for what Tap Entrepreneur is endeavoring to do. You know, when I was listening to you, you were talking about that passion. Did you have a passion with your own vehicles prior to starting yours? Did you always love vehicles, cars, or what was
I
it
did.
about? You know,
I
detailing.
always loved vehicles. When I was like in high school, people don't know this about me, but you know how people change the color of exteriors? I mean, not the exterior, interiors, like the dashboard and stuff like that. I used to do that before I started detailing, like before I started car washing. Let me say car washing, because detailing is a big word. Before I started car washing, I was doing that. When I started like what's the word? Doing transformation on vehicles, it kind of draw me. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like everybody knew me. Like I love to keep my mom car clean, my dad, mine's. So that was like just the normal. Like you get what I'm saying? But that man, when it comes to that, man, it's deep, because a lot of people call themselves detailers, a lot of people call themselves car washers, but it's deep. It's deep.
Man, you know, I love that. You know, you have another line. You now have an air freshener line. How did that come about?
Well, I'm not gonna stunt you. Like once I get into a business, I really want to bring all of it out. You know what I'm saying? Like really tap into things. So like I want to make it make sense. I want to show the world that I'm not just detailing just to be cleaning cars. Like I want to bring other things out. So with these scents, I always wanted to have my own scents. You know what I'm saying? I have 4 scents so far. I have Ooh Baby, that's a fresh smell. I have May. That's my now this one's special to me. May, this one's special. The
Why
only
is that?
because the May spells out my daughter's name. Those are the three initials. So I've been telling people, like, when they do invest in May, that goes straight to my daughters. Like, I put it up, I don't touch it or nothing like that. Also, you have Peace of Mind, that's a unisex smell. And then you have Make Them Feel Good, that's a masculine smell. I'm not gonna stun it. I feel like as a detailer, you should have this. Like, you should have your own sense. Also, one thing that I wanted to throw in play, all these labels about to change. I did upgrade it. I got hanging air fresheners.
I love it. I love it.
You get what I'm saying? So like I'm really upgrading and really trying to dive into detailing. So like if somebody do ask me something or just jump out the box and be like, hey, you got your own fresheners, or you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like when I come to the table, pretty much I want to come complete. Like I don't want to come and they just be like, oh yeah, you're just a detailer. You don't have anything else that come with you. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like when you sit at the table, you should be complete.
Man, I'm telling you, this has been an awesome conversation. I got one or two more questions. Number one is, what advice would you give to entrepreneurs who are striving to build their product?
Please don't stop. Keep pushing. It's a lonely road. You get what I'm saying? Just for example, I started off with a couple likes. You get what I'm saying? But over the years, I've been able to build my likes up, build people to comment up. Like you gotta jump out there. You get what I'm saying? You can't be shy, you can't be scared. And that was something that was told to me. You get what I'm saying? I was detailing a car one day and my OG came out and was just like, hey man, it's like 6 people down the street. Why don't you go say something to them? I didn't. Why? Because I'm shy. You get what I'm saying? I was shy. But now I'm not letting nobody go by. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I want to tell people, like, don't give up, keep pushing. You think nobody watching you, they're watching you. It's many eyes watching you, especially when you jump into the entrepreneur field. You get what I'm saying? Because they really want to see, like, are you really going to bring it? Are you going to fall off? Are you going to keep on being creative? So my biggest thing is just stay being creative, everybody.
Man, and that is so true. We have to stay creative. We got to continue to reinvent and build on what we have. And so my final question is about generational wealth and Tap Entrepreneur. You know, give us your perspective about building that generational wealth and how important it is to connect with Tap Entrepreneurs.
Building that wealth and with Tap Entrepreneurs is big. We can actually really start something that the world has been doing for years, but we've been left out on, if that makes sense. We have to build. Our generations need it. If we could start now, you get what I'm saying? Our generations after us can build it where it's beyond our vision. Like, you get what I'm saying? And if we start as a community and start as, like, if we sit at the table with 10 people, we could really build what we need to do. Generational wealth is way more important than just having a job or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? Like when you building generational wealth, it's for your children to come after your children. And that's what I put in my head. I put in my head that with everything that I'm doing, my kids should be able to take it and go further with it. You get what I'm saying? And their kids gonna be able to take, like, it just keep on going. And if we don't start now, then when are we gonna start?
Man, I'm telling you, that is so powerful. And we're at the end of our conversation and time just flew, man. I've enjoyed, and I'm telling you, I can go another 30 minutes to an hour or so. But man, thank you for joining us, Moshay mobile car detailing, and also his air fresheners and other items that are important to us. If we want to make our car smell good, if we want it to look good, if you're in that St. Louis region, please reach out. Please reach out to Moshay's Mobile Detailing and continue to join us. Continue to support us on Tap Entrepreneurs. Remember, we're building generational wealth. Remember, we're empowering our communities. Remember, we are here for you. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, sir.